Good morning, everyone. We will begin the morning service of the Miroku Association headquarters, asking God and Meishu-sama for protection and the permission to participate today in the divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Let us pray together the Amatsu-Norito, the prayer of heaven, followed by the Miroku Prayer. Please stand. Takamahara ni kamuzumarimasu. Kamuro gi kamuro mino mikoto mochite. Sumeni oya kamuri zanagi no mikoto. Tsukushi no himuka no tachihana no Odono ahagi harani misogi harai tamo toki ni narimaseru harai dono o kamitachi moro moro no magakoto tsumike gare o harai tamai kiyome tamae tomao sukoto no yoshi o amatsu kami kunitsu kami yao yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fujikoma no mini furitatete kikoshime seto kashikomi kashikomi mo maosu Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Miroku o mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushin no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Oshie miyoya nushin no kami mamori tamae saki hae tamae Kannagara damachi haemase Kannagara damachi haemase Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized, with health, peace, and prosperity, a reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us. Radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated.
We will now receive group Johrei.
Johrei is now concluded. We will now listen to a reading from Meishu-sama's teachings. Self-reflection. Noble and low are those who feel no shame in quarreling or engaging in conflict with others. People who are arrogant and dare to act against divine law often find the tide against them at the very last moment. Humble is the person who is always aware that God's power is perfect, while human power at its best is limited. New members are usually deeply impressed by the divine blessings and miracles they experience. Thereafter, if they practice their faith earnestly and sincerely and have the right attitude, they will continue receiving abundant blessings, will be loved and respected by others, and will see their lives greatly improved. Naturally, they should become increasingly grateful for these divine blessings and endeavor to live virtuously, expressing their gratitude to God by doing their best to give of themselves in service. Unfortunately, with the passage of time, human weakness can sometimes cause people to take the divine blessings for granted, to become arrogant and egotistical, and as a result, to drop their guard. Evil spirits who are always watching for opportunities can then enter, take over, and direct them as they please. How dangerous this is. There is a standard by which a person can tell if he or she is safe from such attack. It is the degree to which that person is selfishly motivated. If our first concern is to serve God and the welfare of humanity, and we are working single mindedly with no thought of self interest, then negative forces can do nothing to harm us.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters morning service. Thank you also for your continuous prayers towards world peace, towards victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters. This morning, I want to share with you the faith experience of Cristiane Aparecida Rigotti from Barra Mansa, Rio de Janeiro. Cristiane graduated in teaching at the age of 17. Her first job was at the school where she had studied since kindergarten. In the beginning, she had a strict and authoritarian attitude, result of the education she herself had received at school. Cristiane learned that students need to behave, be obedient, and organized. They didn't follow all the pre-established rules, they should be punished. With her becoming a Johrei member in 1992 and constant contact with Johrei Meishu-sama's teachings, she felt a growing desire to make a difference in the lives of those children under her care. Cristiane realized that she couldn't continue to label her students, to feed them all into the same mold without respecting their individuality, personality, and their own pace. Every day they start their activities with a prayer and then with a word of thanks. She began classes with reflections using excerpts from Meishu-sama's teachings. Whenever there was an opportunity, she channeled Johrei to the students and talked about our church. As a result, the children, known for their restlessness, difficulty concentrating, learning, and low self-esteem, found in Cristiana's classroom a welcoming and unique environment. She uses materials provided by the Mokichi Akada Foundation and conduct activities with themes based on Meishu-sama's teachings. These practices were vital in a holistic formation process, reviving spiritual, moral, and ethical values that she applied in the classroom. She developed what she called the Kindness Project, which aimed to donate toys and school supplies to underprivileged children. The project was responsible for awakening solidarity in many students who today, as adults, are engaged in charitable projects. She faced many criticisms from colleagues who, still concerned only with covering the curriculum, did not understand that more than teaching them to read and write, she wanted to teach the students to love themselves, respect themselves, value themselves, be creative, believe in their potential, and above all, be happy. Today, Christiane is a retired teacher and runs a pedagogical support space where she lovingly cares for each of the children who come to her. She aspires for educators to persist in fostering the full development of their students' potential, instilling an awareness that being cherished as well as a well-rounded, sincere, altruistic, and contributive member of society is of greater significance than merely being acknowledged as an intelligent and influential individual. Christiane is very proud of the profession she chose. She's grateful to God, Meishu-sama, and to her ancestors for being great educators in her life. She's thankful to every teacher she had who greatly contributed to her personal and professional development, and is grateful also to every family that entrusted her with their greatest treasure, their child. Christiane is grateful for every apprehensive gaze she comforted, every racing heart she found its serene rhythm with her embrace, every tear she wiped away, every smile she received, every stick kiss she got, every little flower that arrived to make their classroom more beautiful and happier. She commits to continue working until the last moment of her existence for the formation of happy individuals, because she believes that educating is the art of teaching to be happy. Thank you very much for joining our morning service, for listening to this very beautiful faith experience. I wish you a most wonderful day.
This brings to a conclusion our morning service. Thank you everyone for joining us. We wish you a very blessed day.